Hello and good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening. Good to have you here. Paul Trani in the house. Gonna do some stuff. Got some smooth jams playing in the background, and I'm happy that you're here. Lindsay Palmer and John and Andreas. Feel free to say hello in chat if you're joining me over on cool. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm reading the Behance chat. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. I'm ready to get this day started. Like, I'm not really a morning person, so that's why I just load up on coffee like nobody's business. So I'm ready to get this party started. 2 coffees, ready to make the world a better place when it comes to design, right? But we do have a full day ahead of us, which is nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at my schedule. Gotta fix that light. There we go. Move that a little closer, and let's go ahead and just kind of show you the schedule that we have for today. You have me for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, showing off Adobe Spark, which makes life so easy. Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge, I see that. Looks like Voodoo Val's making icons today, which will be fun. Kirsty Odom doing some photo presets using Lightroom. We're going to get into creating texture as well around 11:30 with myself. InDesign with Claudie. We got XD this afternoon with good old Howard HP, Kyle T. Webster drawing, and then a design off at the end of the day. So Cody Bear's back. It's good to see her. So that's kind of what's going on. Hello, Gayor. Gayor's new here. Welcome. Welcome to you. Welcome to Adobe Live. So we'll go ahead and get this party started, and we'll talk about Adobe Spark, right? Again, makes life easy. This is day 2, so it's going to be a continuation of yesterday's project, but also expanded. So you can see it right here. This is Spark. All you have to do is go to spark.adobe.com. Let me zoom in on that. Spark.adobe.com. And yeah. And then you can basically make any type of cool graphic that you want, any type of web page. In fact, right up here, if I just click Create Project, here's a laundry list. Sorry, my head's in the way of everything it can do. So I'll just move down a little bit, like so. Flyers, Instagram posts, all the social medias, just any sort of graphic, all based on templates that are easy to customize, web pages, video, branded graphics, got into that too, which is really fun. So that is what I got for you. Oh, MD. Excuse me. MD, good to see you here. New student, fantastic. If you are new, definitely would love to hear from you and, say hello. Or if you're just kind of quiet in chat, would love to see you type something in that chat, and so we can give you a warm welcome. But I'm happy you're here, and let's get started. So kind of what we've been working on. If I could remember how to, there we go, zoom out, is, actually, let me just show you. Let me dive into this right now. I'm going to start with the simplest form is just like an Instagram post, right? So jumping in here, my whole subject is basically how to survive the great indoors, okay? So how do we survive the indoors, which I think is kind of a fun play on words, but essentially, how can we remain positive during this time? That's the whole goal. I saw this cool graphic, by the way. I thought this was fascinating. Sort of like the different zones that you might be in. You might toggle between a lot of these throughout the day. You can, sort of live in the zone of fear, learning, and growth, right? So everybody actually watching is in the learning zone and the growth zone. But being empathetic, thank and appreciate others. I think just remaining positive is just a very healthy state, but it's okay to get sad and stuff like that. So, and I'm talking to myself when I say this. I'm not preaching. I'm saying, hey, Paul, stay positive. Try not to get mad easily and stuff like that. But again, just can you be more positive? So I want to spread hope. I don't know about you guys. I want to spread hope, and I'll do it with an Instagram post. I'm obsessed with quotes. I know it's cheesy, but I have like so many quotes that I've kind of collected over the years. So I'm actually going to just steal a quote and turn it into a, a quick Instagram post. And yes, RB's here. Good morning, Eric Samuelson. Valentina, I haven't seen your name, Valentina Taneva. So she's like, hi everybody, I'm here. Good to have you here. Fantastic. So I'm sparking today. Let's do this action. Sean in the house. Okay, so I'm obsessed with quotes. Some of these are a little long, but I think this is like really good to Oh, this is a quote I made. I remember writing this. You ready for this one? Okay, so what you can do is you can start from Spark templates. Like right over here, I can jump in and say, hey, you know what? Let's grab any one of these. This is the hard part, is just picking any one of these. Hello Spring, sure, let's grab this one. 2 fonts, some graphics, some fun things to work with. Clicking on that, and what we're doing is we're remixing it, okay? David, good morning, sir. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, really, Gaina? I'm always curious as somebody's favorite quote. Like, what is your favorite quote? You can always recommend them to me, and I can turn it into a post as well. So here I have obviously some text. I'm going to delete that one. I just kind of want the background. Maybe I want this text right here, but actually I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to paste in a quote. And this makes me laugh. Is more important than literacy. This is just me being silly. So don't mind me. The cool thing is we could go ahead, knock this out, maybe replace this background with something else. Design, let's just type in design and see what we get. Let's go ahead and grab this background, right? Clicking on that, there we have that image. And guess what? We can remix the type, maybe change the color, obviously, and even for these elements, change the color, right? Just like that. All right. We're just being silly, but we're just getting warmed up. Okay, good. Gaina, I like it. Intelligence is limited. Imagination is infinite. I see you there. Trying to copy it and paste it in right over here. Did I get it? All right, I'm going to try this one more time. So sorry. Copy, going over here, paste. There it is. Intelligence is limited, imagination is infinite, right? So again, I've created this post. I can go back in, create another post. We'll just do another, send this one as longer. I actually might do, let's go back. Don't save. Let's go into making a Facebook cover, right? So right up here. Facebook cover is going to give us just a little more room to play with, right? And we have all these. Some good news, create. Ooh, I like this. I already have this icon that I can use. It's perfect, simple background. It's grabbing that template to be or not to be. Great quote, keep it simple, love it. And again, it's all about good news today. There you go. Imagine intelligence is limited, imagination is infinite. Let's just hit a return there. It's going to be on 2 lines. Click done. There it is. And I love it. I love this little icon. And Gina. There you go. I know you probably didn't make the quote, but there we go. Number 2 is done. We're creating these sort of like just positive messages. I think even when you're kind of bummed out, it's okay to be bummed out, but it's also good to, recognize that you're bummed out and maybe work your way out of it. And honestly, like a good way to stay positive is try to be positive with someone else. Like you can't really help someone else and feel bad about yourself at the same time, right? That's kind of what I think. We can get into a collage. So we'll get into, let's just think of sunrises. There we go. Here we can pick a number of these images and even make a collage, right? Based on all of these photos, right? I have 4 there. We'll click next. We'll select a size. We'll go into this landscape 3:2 ratio. Kimmy, welcome. If you are just joining me, we are doing using Adobe Spark Post currently. I currently made just this nice layout where I can start adding multiple quotes. And really, I can jump in and grab text like so, dropping in good morning in this case, right? Because I want to wish everybody good morning. That works out well. Adding some more, clicking add text again. Let's scroll down a little bit, dropping in this text template that you see right here. So today only. There we are, done. Taking that, let's shrink it down and make sure it fits. And not only that, let's play with the color as well. Actually, the color kind of works. Money back guaranteed. Yeah, so that's a good question. I'm so thankful that you guys are here because we love to hear like feedback. And I personally would love to be able to take this and bring it into Illustrator or into Photoshop and like other places. Once this is set up, or I have it as a place where I like it, I can download this, PNG, JPEG, and PDF. So that's going to be a high quality PDF that you could actually print. So cool. Let's add some more. There you go. What is that? Handle with care. Oop. There we go. Let's drop in one more because this is so easy, right? Let's get inspired today, huh? Let's get started. Let's make things happen. Money back guaranteed. Oh, I like to hear those words. All right. Guaranteed is one of those words that I have a tough time spelling. G-U-A-R. Money back guaranteed. There you go. Resizing it. Done. Remixing this as well. Like this actually looks pretty good. I'm going to download this as a ping, right? Or JPEG. But I can start to play with this whole template some more. So I can go into the colors and start remixing the colors, right? So I can have this decorative, right? That's what these different colors. And really I want to actually adjust this photo, because this photo actually doesn't really match the others. The others have more of a sort of a pink tint, and then this one's like very yellow and orange. So right in here, go into filters, and now you can see I can actually kind of click on a different filter to tint that accordingly, right? So we can have some fun with these. I heard a cat. All right, so this already looks much better. But I could always take this element, as you can see, and, you know, make that white and make it stand out more. So this is already looking really cool. Oh, well, actually, Steve, yeah, I want to try that. Let's go ahead and try that, Steve, as a great idea. Oops, sorry. PDF. Let's try that. Steve's in the house. Anna Brackett, what's up? Cheers. Let's do that, because... yeah, Steve, I don't know how it's going to come out, but hopefully that is vector content. And I did just download it. There's all our ideas. Let's take a look. Right over here, downloads. Here's that PDF. Let's try to open it up in Illustrator. That's what we made yesterday in Illustrator. Let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Hey, it does open in Illustrator. Steve's the man, right? So check it out. Obviously, so everything is vector, but all the fonts are outlined. But still, this is really good. Like, oh yeah, I can actually sort of drop in my own photo if I want to, if I had anything cool, right? But it's cool. It comes in all the layers you can see right over here, right? And this is fantastic. Cool. PDF in the house, right? This is great. Very cool. So that's that PDF. Thank you so much for that, Everett. Hopefully you're into it. And let's move on. Thanks so much for joining me today. If it is your first time joining us, feel free. You're the man. So we will do, this is basically collage. This is our collage layout. Our collage of encouragement, huh? I don't know, you guys think it's cheesy? It's fine, really. My favorite quote is, he did each single thing as if he did nothing else, from Charles Dickens. So it's the whole thought of like, whatever you do, just act like that's the only thing you do. Like, be that good at it, as if, you know, if you're running, like, make everybody believe you're a runner, even though you're not. But he did each single thing as if he did nothing else. I love that quote. So, awesome. Fantastic. Look at all the graphics we've made. We're going to take some of these and we're going to roll them into our Spark page that we're working on as well. So, and again, we can make more of these. I'm actually going to knock out mine really fast. Let's just grab this one. Let's do it. There we go. Done. Boom. Let's crank it up. I have these fun graphics that I could actually replace, but you know what? This template might be one that I like. Maybe I want to try another one. Well, I can go into design and right in here, just click on one of these others and you can see it'll actually reflow that content. It keeps the graphics because you don't want to get rid of your graphics, but here we're obviously kind of like remixing this entire layout, right? So try this one, this one. Oh, I like this one, but actually I'm going to get rid of this text. There we go. There we go. Done and done, right? Cool. There we are, back to projects. Andrew, you've been using Spark for a while. That's awesome if that's the case. For these, actually, again, just kind of downloading some of these files just to make sure I have them all. And you can see each one of these say posts, download. Okay, wait for it. Let's get in here, download that one of my cousin and his flat top. All right, let's get into tips. This is the page that I'm working on. We're going to edit this project. So this is a Spark page, tips for surviving the great indoors, right? So again, these are ideas of just like things that you would do to remain positive, as I showed right over here, right? So we're trying to keep it positive and kind of following this graph, right? Being in the growth zone. And really think of others and see how to help them. That's kind of what we're working on now, is trying to help others by giving them some suggestions on things to do. So we could already see I've dropped in multiple photos. I can actually add to a lot of these as well. So I could edit this grid, as you can see. Let's upload a new photo. We'll go in here to family photos. Wait for it. Let me go back. Oh yeah. I've been looking all over for this photo. Just found it. This is me with my two brothers, right? So we're kind of updating this. Let's update it. You get to know my family. Like so, okay? Let's upload another photo real fast because I'm noticing right in here we have one with Not all my siblings, but close. What do we got here? I am missing one of my sisters. Yep, I guess she was not there. There we are with my mom, and you get the idea, okay? So again, I think that's a great project. Just kind of jump in and say, hey, you know what? Let's, you know, scan some family photos and get them all cleaned up. So, you could buy a photo scanner, by the way. And what you do is you feed it in there like as if it's a copy machine, but instead of blank pages, you're feeding it in photos, and it will scan and digitize all those stacks of photos. So that's what I did for a lot of these. But all right, how's everybody doing? Chat's being awfully quiet. Awfully quiet. All right. Cheers. All right, let's get back into this. This is looking good. Let's save it. Done. Catch up on recommended TV, right? And this came from you guys. Ozark, Top Chef, Better Call Saul. Anything by Quarantino, silly, right? Feel free to add to this list if you think of anything. Mr. Robot, Rick and Morty. I've been having fun with Bob's Burgers, too. No, I'm not. Just to rephrase, my sister is alive. She's just not in that photo. Okay, but yeah, she was not there. But yeah, here we all are. Right there. There's the family. That's back in the, gosh, that was in 1902, I think, right? So I'm older than you think. Oh, The Witcher. I have not caught up on The Witcher. I watched part of the first episode. Oh, I love The Circle. Katie, love this. I love The Circle. It kind of restored my faith in humanity after watching The Circle. So yes. The Witcher. Thank you for reminding me of The Witcher. All right, we'll keep that list going. Back in the Wild West. Yeah, Back in the Wild West, something like that. All right. Recommended movies as well. We went through this. Again, you can just like easily add whatever we want, right? Kind of already done this. I think it's looking pretty strong. I already have a long laundry list of movies. I actually really liked, if you get a chance to watch Old Boy. It's really good. The original Korean one. We got cooking in here as well, but I want to add some more sections because you're probably wondering how I put some of these together. Let's actually kind of scroll up. This kind of goes in the contact old friends and relatives, digitize family photos. Let's add a category, another section right in here. And I want to add these are all the different sections we can add. I can add a split layout, right? So right over here. In fact, we can flip it this time, right? And I'm going to click right here because what goes along with, contacting family and friends is, sort of like hosting a little live stream party, right? There we go. Boom. A little live stream. For this focal point, click right there. We can move this up or down, right? So I kind of want to move this down a little bit more so you could see everyone. That's myself and Jasmine with our neighbors and some friends. So that's what we'll do over here off to the side. Host a video. I don't know what you call it. Video streaming party. Something like that. Or happy hour. You get the idea. Okay. For this one, let's make it an H2. Right in here. Use like Zoom, Connect, Blue Jeans, and or Microsoft Teams. So just throwing out some ideas there. There you have it. Cool. All right, catching up. Yes, Katie, I love Joey as well. That's so good. Um, oh yeah, playing games. That's perfect. Gina, great idea. Oh, you. I love you. Thank you, Andrew. I got to add that one. I'm sorry. I'm going to scroll back down and throw that in there. In fact, I'm going to put that near the top because that's one of my favorites. You. Love it. Okay, back up here, we can see little live streaming party. We're so extra, I brought up my lights, you know, make sure it's well lit. Anyway, so it's really fun. On that note of... Yeah, the lighting is so extra. I see you. I see you, Jasmine. There she is. So yeah, we added a light and we were playing with the background, so it got kind of ridiculous. But this is the whole idea. The thing about this layout now is this this laptop is angled away from the page. So I actually want to flip these two, coming in here, flipping like so, okay? And again, this layout's pretty good. Again, I can always change the focal point, just like it says right up here. Our Zoom happy hours are so extra. But let's focus right down here on this lower part like that. So that looks pretty good. Got that layout looking good. Fantastic. All right, so let's move on down. Let's add a new section in this case. Along those lines, somebody mentioned playing games, right? So we can drop in... Ooh, a glide show. Let's do this. You ready for this? Add a few background photos to your glide show, right? So, actually, we'll get out of that right now. I need to add some text first. So let's come in here. We will just do another split layout. This one's going to be reversed. We're going to add an image, but really play games. Why not? More than just games, by the way. We want to get into... Let's make this centered. Live stream games with your friends. So check this out. So just play... whatever. Something like that. We've been using... Clever, just so you know, I just started about 30 minutes ago. I'm using help me, Adobe Spark page right now. And we're going through how to survive the great indoors. I think this is pretty cool. Pick the game of your choice. We can go on a laundry list of all the games that you guys like. I kind of wanted to point this out because this is actually a game that you can live stream that we found pretty fun. So wait for it. Again, we're creating content. And this is called Jackbox, right? Right in here. And what I'm going to do is just going to do some screen captures, right? I'm not being paid by them at all, but this is just some screenshots that I'm taking. But what this allows you to do is play games, and everybody will just use their phone. So you have 1 to 8 players, and you can play a trivia murder party, or role models, or joke boat, dictionarium, push the button, all sorts of things. So that's the idea here. Trivia murder parties, the most fun. But just to point that out, Jackbox Games, Party Pack 6. Thing is, I just needed some content to load up into Spark. So I have a couple of those like that, okay? That's done. Let's double check everything. By the way, if you guys are curious what's going on today, we got a full day. We're going to be doing some Photoshop design, Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge after me, then Lightroom, then Illustrator, then InDesign, then XD, then Fresco, and then a design off. Based on everything that you've learned, you have a design off, right? So that's the schedule today, and yeah, it should be fun. All right, so, but it's really cool, this whole game. Let me load it up. Basically what you do is only one person needs to own the game, And then once you enter into the game that you play, you just need your mobile phone. So you have a Zoom party, everybody's still on Zoom, but then they're using their phone to play the game, right? So it's super easy. Hopefully that makes sense. I think it's pretty fun. And the ease of joining is kind of nice. All right, so let's move on. Right. Bam. At this point, hey, you know what? I can potentially add a photo. Let's do this really fast. I want to add a whole bunch of photos, by the way. Let's grab this one. Right in here, we will do we could do a window. We can add a caption right over here. Play. Oops. Something like that is what I could do with a layout. So I just kind of changed my mind on this one. I wanted it to be just something a little bit more slim and just like a quick note. So I don't need this one anymore. We'll delete that. We'll delete that whole section. Cool. Afroja's in the house. Yeah, so super fun. Hopefully you guys find that fun. We're really loading this with content and ideas. So hopefully you guys like this. Welcome to the community. Yes, if it is your first time. Yeah, Clever looks like you miss Muse. Yeah, I mean, this still makes things really easy. Ultimately, I can publish out this link, right? So we'll go right in here. I already published out this link yesterday, and you know what? We noticed you made some changes. We can update that link. So even though I sent it to you yesterday, I can copy this link again, send it to you today, and even send it to you as I can continually update it, basically. It's pretty straightforward, right? There we go. Copy. Let's paste it in chat. So you can kind of see where this is at. Because I think there needs to be a whole section or a whole new page that maybe focuses just on designers. So ideas for designers while staying indoors, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Okay, so we could either add it to this one or make a new page. All right. I think I'm gonna make a new one. All right. Maybe. I'm kind of undecided. Let me drink some more coffee and then maybe that'll help. Marwa, good to have you here. All right. I got coffee number 2 and 3 here. All right, so we could always split this up and edit it later, but let's go down here. Let's add a new section. We're gonna add a photo and we're gonna find free photos and we're gonna do design. Let's just type in design. I've typed that in before, but we wanna just kind of take a look at something like this. Oh yeah, perfect. An image right here. So let's make it I can make it a window, which is what I've been working on. I can make it full width. You can see how large that is. I can make it inline, right? Just a little picture there. Yeah, I think I've covered most of them. This one I'm just gonna make a window because that's what I've been doing with most of these. Right down here, we're adding text, tips for designers. So design projects. You ready for this? This is going to be really fun. Design. Tips for designers. Boom, right down in here. Adding some text. We're going to create another list right in here. Learn something new. Photoshop, AI, ID. Spark, you get the idea. And which means like watching YouTube, watching these live streams. I encourage you guys to continue doing that. It's awesome. Because we do it for you guys, man. I'm stuck indoors too, man. I can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere, right? but right in here, we can, some fun ideas. There's 36 days of type going on. I think it just ended recently. No, it started. Okay, so there's 36 days of type. That's a project you can get involved in, right? So 36 days of type. Right in here, by the way, selecting this text, we can add a link. So right in here, 36daysoftype.com, saving that. And now we can go ahead and visit this link, right? So again, just adding some references. I had the fun idea of like just finding a project to work on. I think it'd be really cool to design a deck of cards, right? So you have 4 suits, you have numbers. It's just such a fun project, right? Designing a deck of cards. How cool would that be, right? I also wanted to mention that like the whole idea of, and it's not my idea, but creating a jigsaw puzzle. Create your own jigsaw puzzle. How cool would that be to have your own jigsaw puzzle? You know, and both of these as a gift for people, say Christmas time or whatever you celebrate. Recreate your logo. Cool, love it. Get involved with daily creative challenges. We've been running them, by the way. We now have Illustrator, Photoshop, and XD, right? So that's awesome. Get involved with daily creative challenges. Like there's so many ways that we can kind of, you know, after this is all over, how we can hopefully come out as better people is my hope, right? What else? Redecorate, I don't know. Oh, create stickers. We've given away so many stickers for Sticker Mule. I want to know who's made stickers, by the way. I think we've given away a lot of them, but I don't know how many people have actually printed them up, so I'm curious. Sticker Mule. Boom. There you go. Fun. I've been making a coloring book, for my nephews. David, I love it. What a good idea. Because again, a coloring book, it's just like, it's outlines. And if you can make it personable, maybe there are people, I don't know, or illustrations that kind of relate to them. What a great idea. What's up, Jose Gonzalez? Good to see you, man. Slash a coloring book. Oh yeah, Jack Watson made Sticker Mule stickers that you want on Adobe Live. That's awesome. Oh, right. So that's a case where I would probably, you could really use anything, but since I'm doing, boy, there's more I need to do as I think about all this. You use Illustrator. That's what I'd say. Ooh. Create a logo, sort of identity for a non-profit out of the kindness of your heart, which is great. Oh, clever. You actually won and bought some. That's awesome. Sweet. Felipe, 36 days of type. Honestly, the tip there with 36 days of type is just to create content. And don't really let people like judge you for it. You know, I think we're so worried about putting things out there that are not that great. And my experiences with 36 days of type is that some of my stuff was just not that great, you know? And, but the thing is you want to start with your A, and when you end at 9, you've seen a progression is the goal. In fact, that's what I'll kind of drop in right in here. Let's drop in, get your portfolio squared away. So I kind of want to drop in a couple things. Let's do this. Let's do another photo grid, right? And in this case, we're going to upload a bunch of photos. Since you mentioned 36 days of type, let's do that. So There we go. Here's... Can I wonder if I can select multiple. All right. Fine. Give me a second. This koi fish. All right, uploading 11 photos. There we have it. Let's just save this. Done. Here's our photo grid, right, of just cool design projects that you can do. This is the 36 days of type, right? Let's edit this grid. I think that looks pretty good. I like this one at the top, so actually I don't need to really move any of them around. But there they are, right? Let's just do this really fast. Let's copy this. Can I? Having a hard time copying all this text. But there's more I can add. All right. Oh, awesome, Jose. Yeah, man, it's pretty easy, right? So that's what we're doing. We're like throwing in all these fun designs and graphics. All right. Let's see what other content I have out here. Oh yeah, inspire others. Let's grab a fun photo. Make this a window. Nice little scroll action. Inspire others. Bam. Done. Center. Adding some text. Now I'm going to grab some text. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually add another photo grid. So we'll go into photos. Oh, darn it. Sorry about that. Photo grid. I'm going to upload all of the Spark posts that we made. So right over here, let's grab all of these. Something like that. Inspire others. That's what we did with... Oh, I need to edit this for sure. Cancel. Edit. This one doesn't need to be here. Oops. There we go. All right, done. There we go. Inspire others. There's our posts. We can add some text as well. I'm going to grab... I need to put in some video. Give me 1 second. Let's go down here. Here's all these crazy quotes, right? I went a little nuts. But let's drop in some quotes in here. There you go. There's some quotes for you. All right. Sweet. Hello, Ashi. How are you? Okay, Val, you like use Spark all the time. Created some beautiful work with it. It's awesome for on-the-go projects. Yeah, just like quick things. I want to see these, like even some of these design templates, honestly, in Photoshop. Just give me a starting point and let me run with it. So, quick time check. I am going to be live for another 45 minutes, a little less, about 40 minutes, and then Voodoo Val's up. So, cool. Here's all of our content. Right down here at the bottom, let's do this. Because before we do any of this, we need to also set up our home office. So here's a chance to, if you don't mind, here's like, I don't know, I feel like it's so ridiculous. This isn't about me, but here's my home office, right? But I'm just grabbing an image. I don't know why I'm all self-conscious about this, right? There's that. All right, okay. Let's just use this one. Set up a home office. Boom. Boom. Hello, Derek. Good to have you here. Yeah, my name is Paul Trani, and we're getting started in Adobe Spark. This is 2 of 2. We're working on a Spark page, just so you know, right over here. And the subject of the matter is the great indoors, how to survive, or tips for surviving the great indoors, right? Now we're getting into the designer-specific tips, which is kind of like setting up your home office. But actually what I want to do here is add a video. So we could drop in a video if we want to, right? So right in here, we can navigate out. Let's, oh man, YouTube. Shameless self-promo here. Jeez, stop it already. But here's a link to my home office. And they asked me to do this at Adobe. They're like, we need everybody to submit their home offices. And really, we want the whole community to get involved. And basically take a picture. And it's all about Adobe Creative Setup, right? So right over here, this is my creative setup. Right in here, add some text. Take a pic of your home office setup and use the hashtag Adobe Creative Setup. Boom, there we are. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Just like that. Set up a home office. And doesn't everybody have a green screen in their home office? It's taken me like, oh, thanks, Jose. Like, it's taken me like year. I've been working from home for 10 years now. So, yeah. So just search Adobe Creative Setup. I would search through Twitter, YouTube. Let's see what's out there. We just started this yesterday. I think Jason, Eric Snowden's, right? This is Stephanie Myers. She's, look at this beautiful space Stephanie has. Look at this, gorgeous. I know she doesn't have a lot of room, but this is beautiful. Look at that use of color, right? All these plants, just amazed, love it. Here's Jason Levine's, check this out. Look at this live stream setup. Look at how amazing this is. Look at this, look at all this equipment. It's crazy, too many buttons. Thank you, Tim. That's just nuts, right? So you can check out some of those. Oh, Tim's. Oh, what is this? Look at, you're crazy, you're silly. Look at this. That's Tim's setup. That's fun, man. Oh, you got a little stream deck? Oh, that's cool. Nice. So yeah. Share them. Here's Terry White's. Hopefully this is okay. We're going through this. This is really fun to look at. Oh, there's his setup. Okay. Huge desk. I think he needs more wires down here. You think he needs more wires? I don't think there's enough wires tangled up. What do you think? But it's awesome nonetheless. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, the command center into it. Love it. That's awesome. Very cool, right? Look at all those screens. Look at all that. Let's see if we could read some of his personal messages in here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Maybe we could read some in there. All right, so that's the tag. That's fun. Yeah, Jason in the office looked like he's about to go to a rave. Yeah, Jose, feel free, like, tag me if you're going to share something, but tag Adobe Creative Setup as well. I would love to see what you have. Again, I'll just get this posted as well soon. And then, like, just so you know, my view right now, since we're talking about offices, Looks kind of like this. Sorry, my hair's a mess. That's not a great photo. But I think my setup's a little bit more simple. You know, and this was just taken yesterday. Right? Yeah, it's like taking me 10 years to get to this point. I've bought so many crummy mics and things and stuff, and it's just nice to have things that are working now. So that being said, last one I'll share, Rufus Deutschler. Minimalist, love it, right? Very zen, into it. Cool. Keep it coming. We're doing Adobe Spark today. And this is really fun. Share your creative space, man. Would love to see it. Adobe Creative Setup. So that's the hashtag. Oops. Didn't mean to minimize that. Let's go back in here. Set up a home office, right? Let's actually move this. It kind of needs to be moved up, but that's okay. Let's make this larger. Boom. X. Cutting it out. Adding it right up here. Bam. Bam. Bow. Bow. Shabba. Adding a photo. Ba-da. Uploading one. Give me a second. Voodoo Val, I know she might be listening. I want to see your home setup. Let's drop that in there. Make it a window, right? So there we go. Set up a home office. There we go. Adobe Creative Setup. By the way, I can take this hashtag and link it out as well. To this hashtag on Twitter, also on Instagram, right? Keep that in mind. Saving like so. And there we have it. I dropped in a video. I made this video in, I made it just in, what did I use? Premiere Pro? Yeah, I just did one video, I recorded it, and then I dropped it into Premiere Pro and did some work. Yeah. Let's publish this again. Let's update this link, and you guys can have access to that. Okay, so Kimmy, I work in my office, and I would get nothing done from the couch. I think, yeah, that's some things, man. I don't know. Like if I'm working in front of a TV, it's dangerous, and there is one right there, but it can be dangerous, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the final, well, not so final Spark page that we're reviewing. Check it out in all its glory. We can scroll down. Live stream, have a video streaming party, play games, digitize whole family photos, catch up on TV. This is looking good, looking good. We have some content. Here's tips for designers, right? So we get into this tips for designers. Here's all those tips. Here's 36 days of type, inspire others. Scrolling on down, set up a home office. Right in here, obviously, video that you could actually play full screen as well. Let's make sure this is off. And then you kind of get an idea. There we go. So anyways, I was asked to do that. I'm going to get out of this. Let's close it. There you have it. That link has not changed. Well, the link hasn't changed. The content has. Okay, let's move on. All right. Updated. Let's take a look at video now, right? So I'm going to jump into video. This all looks fantastic, sure. Let's go back over here, close this, go back, and just to show that you can actually make your own video content. Right over here, bam. Right, so this can be I don't know, family, for instance, family fun, right? Whatever. It could be somebody's birthday, right? Happy birthday, mom. Sure, why not? Right in here, we want to pick from one of these templates. Let's just make up one on my own. And then we just start dropping in photos. Okay. All right. Oh, another tip is you could reinvent yourself. Look at me. I all of a sudden have a personality now. Look, I have glasses on. I'm a new person. I'm going to emerge a beautiful butterfly after this, right? I got a whole personality. I'm doing this nerd thing. I just really like those glasses. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so right in here. Happy birthday. Happy 70th birthday. My mom's 70th birthday was the other day. I could pick a different template, as you can see right here. It's actually using this theme, as you can see, light, dark. We have title, we have elevate. Actually, it'll be really nice. Very clean, okay? Obviously, we want to drop in, say, a photo, right? Works the same way as if you're making a post, but we're actually dealing with images. There she is. Okay, cool, right? So straightforward. Do you even need me to show you this? Because it's so straightforward, right? So easy, right? Piece of cake. I could add more to it. Maybe zoom out a little bit. Pan it down a little, right? Got to get my mom in there. Take this text. Move it down a little bit like that. There we have it, okay? From there, we can come in here and record. Let me grab my mic and make sure my source is correct. Okay, I get it. All right, I'm just catching up on some of those comments. Okay, I'm using this mic plus. Check, check. Oh, actually not for output. Headphone port. Input is mic plus. Check, check. We get that readout. Everything looks good. Done, right? Sorry, my laptop's over to the side, but I will just kind of record right here, okay? And typically you just press, hold, and start recording. Happy 70th birthday, Mom. Right? Keeping it simple. But how impressed will they be when they get this video, right? Let's go back. Let's turn this on.
Battery 70%.
Hopefully you could hear this. Happy 70th birthday, Mom. Right? Piece of cake. Background music. We can add more photos and more fun things. Man, this is the easiest live stream I've ever done because this is so straightforward and easy to work with, right? It's like, yeah, look at that. Look at these girls. They're so cool. My nieces. They're so cool, right? You get the idea. Cool. Can you pre-record audio? That is a great question. And currently it doesn't look like you can. No. Can you embed video from other locations? You can. You could do that. Totally. I don't know if I have any, but let's go right over here. Video, like so. Going out to my desktop, looking at movies. Actually, let's go back out here. I don't think I actually have... Oh, I actually might. Oh, yeah, here we go. So these are... Here's a video. There we go. Adding a video. This is my... let's try another one. Hold on. Wait for it. Let's grab a shorter one. Here we go. There we go. So the thing about the videos is you only have 30 seconds per slide, right? That's why I grabbed a shorter video. It's just going to be easier for me. This one's 25 seconds. Here's my nephew wishing my mom a happy birthday. So we'll save that one, right? I could have played it for you, which I will in a second. Let's just save this. Yeah, some pretty tough looking thugs there with my nieces, which is funny. All right, time check. I got 30 minutes. Then Voodoo Val's up. Right, there we are. right in here, adding some text. There we go, moving this down over here just to kind of say who it is. We'll click play. Let's dive into the music. Let's take the music down, and actually I can turn off the music if I want to as well, because his voice is awfully low, right? So obviously make sure your video is good. Let's turn that off. Try this one more time. Isn't that funny? All right. Fantastic. Yeah, Steve, that would work. By the way, you can... So if I happen to add another video, and like I mentioned, Blake's is longer, dropping that in, scrubbing all the way to 30 seconds, right there, saving that... Oh, darn. It's having a hard time with that video in particular. But basically, you could split it amongst 2 slides, is all I'm saying. So if you do have a longer video, you'd split it amongst 2 slides and be good to go there. So that's the whole idea. Here's my brother. Done. Cool. Easy enough. Hopefully you like that. So this is the thing. When it... Hi Anel. I see Anel and Kanzo and some other people over on YouTube. Yeah, so honestly, when it comes to video, this is your sort of entry-level video. Instead of seeing his big mug, let's shrink that down like so, something like that. But yeah, you would probably clean this up before importing it, right? Because if you notice, with this video selected, there's not much I can do with it, right? So right up here, I can adjust the volume and do different things, make it a little louder, but you can't do any color correction. You know, if it was photos, that would be a little bit easier, right? But again, jump in here. Let's increase the volume there for this clip. You get the idea. Adding a new one. Done. Cool. Right? You get the idea. Got it? You got it? Right? We're keeping this simple. You know what Spark Video can do right now. I can download this. All right, so it's saving my work in the background. I'm going to be able to download this and put it in my... actually, this is a good question. Let's give it a few minutes. All right, cool. Saving that video out. Do you guys have any questions there? For the vertical videos, can you add a different background? You can add graphics, yeah, you can. I can change the theme of it as well. So yeah, that's a good idea. Because it is a weird video. Yeah, and that's probably something I should do. I should probably move it over. I need to type in Randall Trani, have it off to the side. Afroja gets the idea. And again, I think this Spark stuff's so straightforward that, you know, it's just not meant to be complex. All of this does the designing for you, which is nice, right? Okay. You got it? Checking to see if there are any other comments. What is Adobe Spark all about? Merdul asks over on YouTube. Just so you know, this allows you to create content. And honestly, not necessarily be a designer, but even if you are a designer, just enables you to create content quickly, right? It's the simplest way to create content. You want to create a 1 page of your vacation. create that one Spark page, right? Throw all those photos in there and you're good to go. And here's the Spark video link, which I'm going to post right in here, keeping it simple. Yeah, why not? It's not done, right? It's not a perfectly polished video, but like you guys said, let's come in here. We want to do a little bit of editing. I can move this up and down, but it's always going to stay centered, right? I probably want to add some text. Like I said, Paul Trani, there he is, taking it down some, selecting this. Yep, cool. Let's move this out of the way. Come on, come on. Ah. All right. Oh, you know what I need to do here? Let's try this. Split screen. There we go. We got it. We're using this layout option off to the side, right? So now I can take this, make it larger, zoop, like so, and then Randall right here. Okay, you get the idea. Cool. That works out great. Awesome. Michelle, that's a good question. It is pretty similar, to be honest with you. And I think next week on the schedule is Adobe Spark for mobile. And I think Terry White's doing that live stream next week. So otherwise, that's a great suggestion. I don't have anything connected right now to show you that. Plus, there's that live stream next week. So you get it. Yeah, so there you go. Got a Randall in there. I can add more as much as I want. This is funny.
Happy birthday, Grandma. Hope you have a good day. I love you.
Boom. Boom. Easy. Oh no, unsupported video file format. Ah, that sometimes happens. There is a link to the correct one. Let's grab this one. This one's really cool. Let's see if this one opens up. Oh no. Darn it. So sorry. A couple of these. There you go. There's my aunt. You get the idea. All right, let's keep the conversation going. Let's drink coffee. Give me some more recommendations of things to do, right? Since we're stuck inside, right? We're editing family videos right now. We'll do a split screen for Marilee, who was actually, she's a twin and she was born on leap year. So I think she just turned like 21. Isn't that crazy? Twins born on leap year? How rare is that? Right over here, text. Marilee. There you go, Marilee Paspahala. Let's make that a little smaller. Done. Okay, let's go back to video. Get out of video. This is the one we just created. Created that post. We have all these images that we've worked with as well. But yeah, we can kind of go on because you have more than just these items right in here. I might consider making a slideshow or a presentation. Let's try that. Shall we? Oh, meditate and yoga. I'm going to add that right over here. I'm going to click in. Boop. Okay, something interesting that just happened there. Because basically I had that page already cached in a browser, and that was the old version. And it realized there was a conflict and said, hey, do you want to use the more recent one, the cloud version? Do you want to like update it from the cloud? And sure enough, I do. So right down here, you can see this is the new one. Thank you so much for bailing me out. So let's take care of yourself. That's what we're going to do right here. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Make it a list. There you go. All right. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Jose, I'm here for you, my friend. So take care of yourself. We're adding that section. Self-care. So all that fun self-care. We kind of have to now because, like, I don't know when the last time you guys got your hair cut, because you really cannot go out and get your hair cut now. So that's why everybody's, like, shaving their head right now, which I think is hilarious. So that's why I wrote down shave your head, but not really. Cut your hair. Trim your nails, cut your hair. I'm being so silly now. To answer your question, it's Adobe Creative Setup. This is the link. Keep them coming through, by the way. You can see them right here. Eric Snowden's. He's presides over a lot of the mobile apps. He's in the design team. I mean, look at how cool this is. Look at this awesome, cool space. I think he's in San Francisco. Come on, look at how gorgeous. Look at that. He's got a cute dog that's smiling. Ah, so nice. This might be my favorite setup, to be honest with you. Eric Snowden's. So nice. Oh, Ashi, you should use Spark. And again, hashtag Adobe Creative Setup. There it is. Getting down to my last 10 minutes. So, Kimmy, you should have cut your hair before you couldn't. Yeah, he is the man. Let's go ahead and send out a tweet. My Adobe Creative Setup. Why not? All right, that's the one I'm going to add. There we go. Boom. Done and done. All right. Awesome. Let's get back into Spark. We've added those. Let's check our long laundry list of things. We added quotes. Let me just scroll up. Oh yeah, start live streaming, which is huge. You know, we are whitelisting some people to live stream from Fresco and to Behance, by the way. But I think this is fun. Like, if you're going to be designing, you want to start live streaming, hey, it's a great idea. Reinvent yourself. That's another one. Like, hey, look at me develop a personality. Hey, look at me. I'm now, like, you know, emerging a different person because I've all of a sudden put glasses on my face, right? So those are the tips specific to designers. That's just one more that we missed. And that is what we have there. Sweet. Start live streaming. Let's add that. Scrolling up, set up a home office. So live stream your process. Show people what you're working on and all of that business. So next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a live stream on live streaming because we get a lot of questions on it. So I'm going to go over everything that you need to live stream. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a blast, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's, again, taking things to the next level, taking these suggestions to the next level, and actually produce some content. Cool. So I think I'll just kind of do a final sign off using a quote. All right, here we go. This is a good, wow, this is deep. Look at these deep quotes. Too many people overvalue what they are not and undervalue what they are. That is so good, and it's all about the person's journey. Love that quote. So that might be one we use, right? Okay, here we go. Here's another good one. Again, such good quotes that I could kind of turn into a Spark post. Like this one. Well, we all know that self-esteem comes from what you think of you, not what other people think of you. The greatest success is self-acceptance. Just kind of jumping in here, making some of these bold. Let's move this over. Grab some more quotes. Oh yeah, let's get this loaded up. Yeah. There we are. There we are. More quotes. There's too many in here. There we are. Pasting in some more. There's too many in here. All right. I'm looking for a quote. If anybody has one that I could use. Yeah, so send some quotes through. Sorry I'm being quiet, but I'm just kind of reading through these quotes and trying to grab one that resonates. Oh, wow. This is deep. Man, these are deep quotes. Holy cow. Like, look at this. Jump back out. Let's make Facebook cover just because I want more room. But I just think it's fun going in here, grabbing one of these simple ones. Yeah, it says sale. That's fine. Let's create from this one. It says sale. I'm gonna trick it out. So Cecilia, for Jackbox TV, you run it on your laptop. So you'd have a Zoom meeting, for instance. You'd run it on that laptop. You would share your screen to the Zoom meeting, and everybody can see your screen, and that's the main screen. Then you have your phone, and then you participate just like everybody else. All right. This is hilarious. Let's delete that one. Here we go. Ridiculous image in the background. What do we want to do? We want to replace this one for sure. Right, there it is. Let's replace it. Let's search for butterfly. There we go. Bam. Drop it in there. Done. But now we can actually play with this a little bit more. In fact, let's maybe replace this again. Let's try another one. This one. Here we go. Just trying to make one where the text is easier to read. Now we can remix this all we want. Okay, so the design, right? I have the elements that I want. I can come through, start clicking through all of these to get something nice or a little bit different. You get the idea. Oh, Steve, you got a minimalist home studio. I'll have to check that out here in a second. Sweet. Okay, I might have to make pick a different one. All right. Cool. Getting down to the wire. There we go. Maybe this one. There we go. Let's go with this one. You get the idea. I'm going to change the filter right over here. Actually, I don't even think it needs one. There we have it. Download that PDF, and then I can play with this in Illustrator, as we've learned. Yeah, Jose, you're really into music. I know your setup includes your DJ and music production setup. Yep. Very cool. Would love to see your home studios. That'd be really fun to look at. And again, saving that one out. Jumping back. All right. I love butterflies too. I love painting them. I love drawing them. It's awesome. So thank you so much for that. Also, let's just kind of explore these last templates right in here. Here's another thing you can do, just kind of thinking about where we're at today. There's this site. I'll go out. No, not all. It's Stay Sane. Stay sane, stay safe, right? So this is a really cool resource. So if maybe you're using Spark, maybe you're just using Photoshop, who knows? But you can kind of design something. The whole idea of this is to create cool posts, and you upload it here for others to use and repost. I think it's pretty cool. 981 contributions from 74 countries, right? So pretty awesome. We can go into any of these. And download them. Submit your design. There we go. Oh, it took a second to load, but here we go. Download. Finally. Boom. Okay. Let's upload. Submit your design. And follow all of these. Fill out this form, essentially. So that's what I could do with my Spark post once it's done. If I made a stay sane, stay safe one. So I might consider doing that. Creating a project. I would make sure the specifics, web version. Okay, good. You can do an Instagram story version. So let's do that right over here. Bam. Instagram story. We can create that. And yeah, I don't know why I create things at the very last minute, because Val's going to be up in another minute. But I think this is really cool. So I'm actually going to post this link just so you have it. Stay sane, stay safe, because that's what I want you guys to do. Oops. Copying that. Pasting it over. There, you have it. So feel free to make your own using Spark, upload it there, or whatever you want to do. You got it. You got that resource. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because Val's up next. Voodoo Val, the one and only. Thank you for hanging out with me. Spark Post, you are all experts in Spark Post, video, all the fun stuff. And I will see you in a couple hours right after Val. So thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. And I will be seeing you soon. Thanks so much.